Françoise Bettencourt Meyers is a massive name as far as the businesswomen of the world are concerned. She is one of the richest women in the world. She has been in the top spot for a very long time. She is a chairwoman of L'Oreal, which is one of the biggest companies in the world. She is a billionaire in France who has achieved numerous milestones in her long and illustrious career. In today's video, we are taking a deeper dive inside the life of the world's richest woman, Françoise Bettencourt Meyers. Without further ado, let's begin. Françoise Bettencourt Meyers is a French businesswoman and the richest woman in the world since April 2017. She was born in Neuilly-sur-Seine on July 10, 1953, daughter of André and Lillian Bettencourt, leaders of the international group L'Oreal. She is also a member of the management committee of this group, which includes, among other companies, Nestlé or Maybelline. Françoise Bettencourt Meyers performs important functions within the management committee of L'Oreal, together with her husband, Jean-Pierre Meyers. In 2007, Françoise Bettencourt Meyers made her appearance on the media scene during the Bettencourt-Barnier matter. She is in fact filing a complaint against François-Marie Barnier, photographer and friend of her mother, who she accuses of taking advantage of her weakness. The case was first closed in 2010, before bouncing back in 2016, when Françoise Bettencourt Meyers was indicted for witness subordination. In addition to her activities at the head of L'Oreal, Françoise Bettencourt Meyers leads a brilliant intellectual career. She is indeed a talented pianist, as well as a recognized writer. Erudite carried out several studies on religions. His first work, published in 1994, deals with Greek mythology. In 2008, she published The Trumpets of Jericho, an impressive sum on the interpretation of the Bible, trying to cross Jewish and Catholic approaches. This study was noticed by critics and even received the Laurier's Wurtz Prize in 2009. She is also known for her charitable commitment, particularly in the field of research on deafness. Family and personal life of Françoise Bettencourt Meyers. Françoise Bettencourt's father was in politics and was often absent, but she bridged the gap. According to Françoise Bettencourt, when I was little, they called me the muscle on the rock, so much I was attached to it. I traveled a lot with my mother. I saw her constantly. She was always beautiful. When French media Le Monde asked about her lifestyle, she said, "Again, I know I'm privileged, but, as you can see, I don't live in a private hotel. We're not big art collectors, and you see, I don't wear jewelry." She also added about her husband, "Apart from some people who may have moved away because of this case, I've always kept my real friends who have been for a long time. When I was younger, I was quite attentive to the sincerity of others. If someone had wanted to marry me on the pretext that I had money, I would have seen it. I waited a very long time for my husband, and I know that it wasn't the money that seduced him at all. We've known each other since we've been socks. Maybe my parents would have preferred me to marry a Catholic because they themselves were, but my happiness was theirs. There was as much religious attachment in his family as in mine, and it was not the religious who put a spoke in our wheels. This changed my view of others and of the Bible. I wrote a book on Jewish-Catholic relations, and it took me 10 years. It has been said that I had thought of converting. It's not true, I never thought of it. But I became interested in his religion as he was interested in mine, and this has now been part of our family heritage for the 27 years that we have been married." Françoise Bettencourt Meyers married Jean-Pierre Meyers in 1984. The couple has 2 children, Jean-Victor, 1986, and Nicholas, 1988. Françoise Bettencourt Meyers. Jean-Victor Meyers, the eldest son of Françoise Bettencourt and Jean-Pierre Meyers, joined the board of directors of the L'Oreal Group, of which his family remains the largest shareholder, instead of her grandmother. In his parents' living room, he and his brother Nicholas only appear in childhood photos. The 2 young people aged 25 and 23, who live in the same building in Neuilly, are as protected as jewels. No interview, few pictures. Françoise Bettencourt Meyers, daughter of the 3rd French fortune, 15th in the ranking of the richest people in the world, prefers to assume alone, but under the gaze of her lawyers, family communication. She is the heiress. Journey of L'Oreal Cosmetics. It all started in 1904 with Eugene Schuler, a young chemist who developed his first hair dyes called Oriole. A master of advertising, he quickly found success and developed new products dedicated to women's beauty. When he died in 1957, his daughter Lillian chose to surround herself with managers from outside the family: François Dahl, Lindsay Owen-Jones, and finally Jean-Paul Agan, who were able to develop the group in a remarkable way. In 1974, L'Oréal, fearing being the victim of a takeover bid or a possible nationalization, chose to join forces with a foreign group. It is with the Swiss Nestlé that the group signs an agreement, selling 30% of its capital in exchange for a stake in Nestlé. For several decades, the two groups prospered hand in hand by chaining acquisitions. In 2017, Lillian Bettencourt died at the age of 94. After 44 years of partnership, the Bettencourt family withdraws from Nestlé, and the Swiss group sells part of its shares to the Bettencourt family to fall to 23% of the capital of L'Oréal. Françoise, the founder's granddaughter, Françoise Bettencourt Meyers, is the main shareholder, now controls a third of the world's #1 cosmetics company with her family. The vice president of the world's #1 cosmetics company is now the richest woman in the world, dethroning the American Alice Walton, a Walmart heiress. She sits on the board of L'Oréal alongside her two sons, Jean Victor, 36, and Nicholas, 34, Meyers. The family controls 33% of the group through its holding company Thetis, which also holds stakes in Galileo Education SIVA, or 15% of the clinic operator Elson. Françoise Bettencourt Meyers' net worth. Françoise Bettencourt Meyers has been a director of L'Oréal since 1997 and vice chairwoman of the board of directors since 2020. As of March 11, 2022, she is the richest woman in the world, according to Forbes. As of today, Meyers' estimated net worth is $70.7 billion. She is the granddaughter of the founder of the beauty brand L'Oréal. She is a French businesswoman, billionaire heiress, and also a writer, and has authored a book on the Greek gods and another with commentary on the Bible. Bettencourt Meyers and her family own around 33% of L'Oréal stock. In 2017, when her mother, Lillian Bettencourt, the then world's richest woman, died at age 94, Meyers became France's reigning L'Oréal heiress. Bettencourt Meyers also serves as the president of her family's philanthropic foundation, which encourages French progress in the sciences and arts. Bettencourt Meyers' family and their company made a decision to donate $226 million to repair Notre Dame Cathedral following the April 2019 fire. So guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below. For more interesting content, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video.